video, I'm going to be showing you how to get the Weaponized Conada. That is right. We're going to be taking this thing out for a spin, having some fun with it, showing you guys how to get it and decide, you know, it's like a test drive. Are you going to be excited for it? Is it something that you're going to want to buy when it actually releases in the game, which should be coming up anytime now? So the first thing you're going to need for this, as you can see, is this bad boy right here. You are going to need an Avenger. I don't think you're going to need an Avenger when this thing actually comes out of like 99.999%. You're not going to need an Avenger when this thing actually comes out. You're just going to be able to buy it in the store. But for this method, you're going to need an Avenger. So once you've got your Avenger and you're inside of it, go ahead and go up to the board right here, your little control panel, and go to LSA Operations. The mission that you're going to want to do is the Surgical Strike. The Surgical Strike mission. So go ahead and select that mission. Now it says exit the Avenger, but you don't need to do that. Just go ahead and enter the cockpit. And now here we are with the LSA operation. So with this mission, I'm just going to fast forward through this bit, but you're going to have to go to a woman that's walking around with her phone. If you've done this before, you know, you go over there, you got to hack her phone, or you could just take her out and steal her phone. But we're going to do that real quick. So let's go ahead and head over to wherever her location is going to be. Okay, so there you go. Mine is Pacific Bluffs. So let's go ahead and head on over there real quick. All right, so we're here at the location. Hopefully this guy's going to move out of the way so I can land this thing. There we go. Now all we need to do is find the woman walking around with her phone. All right, so here she is. So once we find her, we just need to pull out our phone and just walk closely behind her. Let's actually get a little bit closer here. All right, there we go. Let's open this thing up. Here we go. All right, let's fast forward through this part. All right, and just like that, phone done. So now we just need to go head back. You can use whatever vehicle you want, but we're going to head back to our Avenger right here. So at this point, it's going to give you an option to go and get like an outfit, a disguise. That disguise is going to make it so when you go in there, you're not going to be detected. You don't have to do that, but that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and get in. And let me show you what it looks like. So it should be... All right, so right here, you can see that this is an optional thing, but that's where we're going to be headed. All right, so here we are at the location. All we're going to have to do is take out a few guards. If you have like a Sparrow or something you came with, you can just blow them all up. It's a lot easier. But we're just going to take these guys out one by one. All right, they're all taken out. The security guard doesn't seem to mind. So let's go ahead and steal this. And when you steal this, you'll notice our outfit changes. As soon as we get in, boom. So this is going to make it so we can just drive in there without being detected. So let's speed this up until we get there. I think if you took another vehicle like the Sparrow or the Oppressor, you could just get inside the vehicle, grab the outfit, and then get out. You don't have to drive here, but I just drove here. All right, so here we are showing up to the location. Like I say, we are in disguise, so we're not going to trigger any alarms whatsoever. But you can see the Conada is right there. And this also goes for other missions. There is a few missions. Let's put our gun away just in case. There is different variants of this mission, and the other variants, you can still do this as well. It's no difference. So we're just going to go ahead and open this up. As soon as you get in, they will probably start shooting at you. So let's just see. Yep, there we go. All right, and we're out. So you can see, we can switch our weapons. And here we have it, the Weaponized Conada. We can take these guys out, or we can just leave. Now, you should be able to use this for the rest of the session. If you're in a session, you will be able to use this for the rest of your session. I haven't tested this in a public lobby. Someone's going to have to test that for me. But I'm sure it's exactly the same. There's not going to be any difference just being in a public lobby. So if you want to troll people in the public lobby after this timer and the mission fails, you should be good to go. But this is it. This out myself. Obviously, when you're doing these missions, you're in a different instance. You're not in an invite-only lobby or a public lobby. And soon as this timer runs out, as soon as the mission is over, as you can see right here, this is what happens. All right, so if you're wondering what happens when the time runs out, once you haven't eliminated the enemies, you can see we got 4 seconds there left. 3, 2. This is what happens once the mission ends. Mission over. So you can see we are still in the vehicle. And there we have it. We were kicked out. So you only have the 30 minutes of test time, just FYI. So unfortunately, like I say, this is more of a test run for you to just jump in, have some fun, see if you like it or not. But I just wanted to clear that up. The Weaponized Conada, everybody. It's a beauty. Look at that thing. So this is the Weaponized Conada. So obviously we have the rockets on here. We can switch between those and the machine gun. And you can just test it out. See if you like it. Now for me, it kind of handles more like the Buzzard. It definitely doesn't handle, I mean, the Sparrow's just an absolute beast. But this thing definitely feels more like a Buzzard. It actually, I think it is less heavy than the Buzzard. I'd have to go, like, fly both of them back to back just to get an exact realization. But it's a cool, let's see if we can take out this guy. Excuse me, sir. Go on, hit him. Boom! Oh, man. But yeah, it's fun. You can just test it out, like I say, see if you want to actually spend the money on this thing. I think the price of this when it comes out was leaked, and it was going to be like 3.2 million. So it is an expensive vehicle, but it's a decent... It's decent. The reason I like the Buzzard so much is just the ease of being able to spawn it with CEO. Obviously, the Sparrow is an incredible vehicle too because it's so nimble, but it has awful armor. But this thing, it looks good. Customizing this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure you're going to be able to upgrade the armor and the weapons and things like that on it. But this is it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Weaponized Conada. What do you guys think? Let's see what this machine gun's like. Not that I ever use a machine gun to shoot at anything in the air. We always use rockets, but let's just give it a little treat here. God, I'm awful at dogfighting. You know what? He's running. See you later. Boom. So, test it out for yourselves. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully, this helps at least one person out that wants to jump in and test this thing. I don't know if... This has been in the game for a while, by the way, since the San Andreas Mercenaries thing has come out. But I've noticed that not a lot of people have been talking about it. And I have held off from making the video because I'm like, surely they're going to release it this week. Surely they're going to release it this week. But since they keep pushing this thing back and we haven't seen when it's going to be released, I thought I'd just make this video just so you guys can jump in and have a little fun with it. See if you like it. Just in case anyone wanted to know what the inside of this thing looks like. It looks like this right here. Nothing too spectacular. But this is what it looks like. I also wanted to mention, just like the Buzzard, like the fire rate of the missiles, you can fire 2 and then there's a little cooldown and then you can fire 2 more. So again, not like the Sparrow. I mean, the Sparrow's a beast, but I think it's very well balanced with the fact that it just can't take very many shots. So let me know your thoughts on it in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed, please go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Turn on notifications so you know when I upload more videos like this. And I'll see you guys, as always, tomorrow with a brand new video. Goodbye.